Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network. Perez, Drescher, on the gate.
Let's have some fun. Come on. What do we got to lose? Ladies and gentlemen,
No, we're not doing it.
welcome to On the Gate
I'm not on child
podcast.
support, and I don't want to be
I
there.
also get you for that.
Support.
Derek Drescher, Gio Perez, Puerto Rican rabbi, Poppy Choppy Cheese. Thank you for being here. How you doing, Poppy? Doing good?
Good. I'm doing great.
All right, I'm going to introduce our guest real quick. A longtime friend of ours. You guys have never seen him before. He's supposed to have been on about 10 times. Would you have court last time?
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, Clyde Mack, everybody. So happy.
Clyde Mack, let's get it.
So happy to have you here. And everybody knows from Guys We Fucked, Corinne Fisher.
Hi.
How are you? So thank you for taking time out of your day. I was so surprised when Gio said he was able to get you to
Oh, you didn't ask me if I had been in court the previous times you
Oh,
asked. I
that's
feel
right,
a little
we
bit left
did.
out. That's not inclusive. Why, you don't think I'm a bad girl?
Oh,
No,
I'm glad you're on today so we could talk about all this stuff.
Taylor Swift.
I didn't request Taylor Swift. They just know what I like
We
here.
did it
at
out
the
of
studio.
respect. Out of respect.
They just assumed white girl Taylor Swift.
So we are in the first week of Pride Month. We're a quarter of the way through.
Yeah.
Just check your watch.
Almost over. 6 days in.
Yeah. Happy Gay History Month
Yeah.
to all our fans out there.
Now,
that are
do you
homos.
realize what they've done? This is how much they want to emasculate us. Not only is it Gay Pride, it is Men's Mental Health Month. How dare they? How dare they do that?
That is a
to us?
weird one to combine.
Now, Clyde,
And
you're black.
Juneteenth.
You don't believe in either one of these things. I would say so. It doesn't affect you one bit.
Nah, it's good. Just mad gay black niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you ever been to Atlanta?
Yeah. Can I say niggas on here?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You
Yeah.
can say everything.
Men's health, gay pride, they're niggas is fighting demons. They really gay, so they gotta go out to a therapist because they gay.
So you don't believe in therapy?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I
He
wouldn't
believes
do
in
it,
grinder.
I believe in it, but I don't know if I would do it because the people be fucked up and the therapists need therapists, all types of shit. I don't know
But
about all
he's
that.
making a good
Yes.
point here.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Vicarious trauma
Yeah.
is what they call
Well,
it.
I have a theory too that the people who want to be therapists the most are the people who needed therapy really badly and were really dependent on their therapist.
You're looking at one.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what,
a
that's-
therapist?
I'm a counselor. I'm a
Drug
drug
counselor,
counselor.
That's
yeah.
different.
And peer-
That's just
peer
because you
mentor.
It's worse.
used a lot of
Yeah,
drugs.
it's way worse.
He's like a succubus to a lower type of people.
Yeah.
Instead of just normal people, he's like, let me go after junkies to feel better about myself.
No, that's not why I do it.
Dude, but if I was a drug counselor or a therapist, I would feel so much better about myself.
You would? Well,
Yeah,
why
because
don't
it's
you
all
pursue
one-sided.
Bro, I could get you
dumb.
certified in over the weekend.
And then I'll zone out, like they're telling me their problems, and I'm just start daydreaming about like some random shit.
that? I think therapists do that anyway.
You think so? They
Yeah,
just zone out?
100%. One time my therapist took a call on Zoom and I'm looking at her Zoom screen and I'm like, are you on the beach? She was literally on the beach in a beach chair.
She's like, hey,
Yeah,
thank you for paying for this.
Does therapy help you?
I've done so much therapy, and I've done intense psychotherapy for a couple of years, about 10 years ago when I first got clean.
What, electroshock?
No, I fucking
They hit you with
wish-
the rods in your
I
temple?
wish.
I don't think that's legal anymore.
Yeah, I think it was very big back in the day. I heard it could work for certain things.
How old
so-
are you, Derek?
42.
Back in the day?
I come from the time of like when I was young. If you got in trouble, you were a bad kid, and you got put in an institution, they would just fucking put you
Molest
on.
you and shit.
Well, you didn't know
Could cause more
'cause
trauma?
You were on Thorazine, so there was which was a heavy
Yeah, we were talking about that
tranquilizer. Yeah,
shit.
basically, you're drooling all over yourself. So
Oh, wow,
that was
okay.
how they used to fix the problem. I believe most of those state-run facilities are shut down now, or they are not allowed to use the Thorazine anymore.
Ooh,
Clyde
okay.
is looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with these?
Nah.
He's from
Like
the
you-
port. He knows about Thorazine.
You got beat and shit in school?
Did I get hit in school? No, I definitely got hit while I was in juvie though, for sure, by adults. This has got really dark quick, but we're gonna fucking power through. We're gonna find something
I
funny.
thought we were dating relationship advice.
We
podcast.
are. I need Corinne.
Oh, are you? I thought this were going to talk about prison. I just went to Eastern State Penitentiary and I had so many handouts that I studied for today's appearance.
Why were you there?
Why would you have to go to Eastern State? I have a buddy that's a CO there.
Why did I have to go? I mean, it's because it's one of the most haunted places in America.
Oh, in Philadelphia.
Oh, the one in Philly.
Yeah, it was like no one works there anymore unless it's a ghost.
There's the Eastern State in New York too. There's
I thought it was like a New York.
Well,
jail.
no, I mean, it used to be a working prison, but
Right.
now it's just a haunted place for people to go through, and
Isn't it like I think it's like the biggest prison as far
Clyde,
as
how
like,
many of your
size.
uncle's ghosts are in that?
Yeah.
Clyde is from Pennsylvania.
oh, a dog was incarcerated there too. That was my favorite fun fact about it.
She's saying you're related to dogs.
No, I'm not saying that. A dog killed a cat, and then they put him in prison at Eastern
Really?
State Penitentiary in Philly. Yeah.
Is that like for like a
Definitely.
folk tale? Is that
No,
That's like
his
legal?
photo was in there.
Was it
got
a
a-
black
a
lab?
mugshot?
It was
black
not.
lab.
It looked to be a lighter colored dog, if that makes you.
I thought they
feel
showed a
better.
picture and I look over. It was just Clyde.
A lot of people don't know this, but black dogs they're put down more than any.
And they're
other
less
dog.
adopted. I adopted a black dog because I couldn't get like a
'Cause
pit,
of BLM?
a pit bull.
This is 2020.
Yes, as an advocate, I said Black Lives Matter, and I adopted my Chihuahua Whippet. Yes,
What's his name again? The dog?
Sir Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, he's
such a
Alfred.
dope
Yeah,
name.
he's cute.
Thank you.
I hate when girls that I date got dogs, or girls when I go over to their crib. 'Cause
Why?
I gotta play with the
They
dog.
start barking at you.
He doesn't want to play with the dog. He just wants to get the pussy.
Yeah.
I
It's
understand.
too loud.
I came for the cat, girl.
You got to pretend like you like the dog. You're like,
Yeah, I do like the dog.
She got a
but-
pug and he's drooling on your hands.
Now, Corinne, if you bring a guy over and the dog likes the guy, is that like a quicker way to your heart or to the bedroom?
It's it's not less if my dog likes him. It's like how the man greets the dog. Like that is that's a test. You're right.
Right.
Like there needs to be. You need to.
If he gets low to his level.
Yeah, you need to get
"Hey,
down.
buddy."
There needs to be some scritches.
Yeah.
Is there some baby talk there?
There doesn't need to be baby talk. You can talk in a regular voice, but there needs to be like I need
everybody
attention.
talks a dog with the oh my god. They change their voice a little bit.
Well, because dogs understand tone. But yeah, I mean, like that would be great if the guy did that. But yeah, if you just, when my friends come and they greet me before my dog, I said, oh, I'm sorry. Is there something wrong with you? Like, that's not normal. I say I'd hide a dog before anybody else. Sometimes on the street, like I just greet dogs and don't even
Yeah, don't look. Yeah,
even
all the
say
time.
hi.
Don't look at the owner.
Yeah.
Don't look at the owner at all. I'm glad you're here today, Corinne, because I'm having issues in my relationship.
I was going to ask if you're still in the same one.
Yeah.
The way out of your league one. Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
She's so hot.
I mean, I've run her down a little bit now.
I got to see I
run
want to
her
see a
down.
before and after of your girlfriend.
yeah. She used to be a 7. Now she's a 5.
Oh my God, she was not a 7.
Oh, yeah, she's way higher.
She's hot.
It's like when you see presidential pictures when they were elected versus after the time.
Yes.
I thought I was ruling with an iron fist, so yes, I thought I would.
No, Derek, I do love you. I think you're great. You have a great personality and you're handsome.
I appreciate that. You and her are the only ones that think that. But so this is what has been happening. So we're watching. There's this new show on Netflix called Eric. Has anybody seen it yet? It just came out.
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch is in it, right?
Okay.
He plays this alcoholic guy. The son gets kidnapped or something. And
You're really following it closely.
Yeah, I've watched it all, the whole thing. But the woman playing his wife, she did such a good job in her role that like I actually hated her for a few episodes.
Okay.
And I was like, I fucking hate her. What a bitch. And I go, why do you think I hate her? To my girlfriend, she goes, because you have a problem with all women. And she was dead serious. And I was like, no, that can't be it. That can't be it, right?
Has
And
anybody ever said that to you? Be like, oh, you sound like you hate women.
It's just recently.
What does that
That
mean?
was locked and loaded.
Froze ready, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's interesting that she says that because I certainly in my head have a list of men in comedy who you can tell have just a deep hatred for women. And I actually didn't have you on that list. You were never even a contender.
But now I have to be on it because she said it. And
Well,
you have to stand.
I trust your girlfriend's opinion. She
God
would know
damn
more
it.
than anyone. And obviously the fact that she had it like pent up in there, it has to come from something. I don't know you like on an intimate enough
know,
level, I guess,
know.
to make that diagnosis.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the character again by the end of the show, but just. You know, it's a mind fuck. The show, right? It's like a psychological.
It's the show's fault?
No, so yeah, that's her right there.
Okay.
Oh, I hate
Oh
her.
my gosh. Okay, so Gabby Hoffman,
Yeah.
I will say,
Yeah.
is great at playing hateable characters.
Yeah.
Even she has like kind of a quirky role on the show Girls, and even on that,
She has a
you can't
hateable
stand her.
jawline.
I think it was a
All right,
tip
now-
to her acting.
Now it's anti-Semitic.
I didn't say nothing about her nose.
Clyde, you
Nothing
see,
about her nose.
You see that white woman, you hate her, or do you go,
Nah, I thought she was bad. I thought she was
Clyde's going to slide in her DMs.
He's ready to fuck. Abby Hoffman, huh?
She has good brows, strong brows.
There was that.
Yeah,
Oh, she looks better there.
So I thought it would be a tip of the cap to her acting that she played the part so well that she, tugged on my emotional strings.
Okay.
That's where I saw. I didn't think I hated all women. When she said it to me, it kind of hit me boom, and I was like, all right, let me try to take a look at myself. And I did, and I was like, I don't believe it. And then we were speaking about someone who's not a comic, but they're comedy adjacent, and I go, I just don't want to be around that person. It was a woman.
Okay.
They're loud. They're obnoxious. They're horrible. I think they're
I know
a
who you're
horrible
talking
human
about.
being.
I mean, this sounds.
It's so funny how Derek goes like, yo, she's comedy adjacent, but she was on Netflix recently.
She's disgusting. So I mean, I really.
Now I'm so interested. Can someone write it down?
I laid it down thick, right? And I go, I would just never want to stand next to that person. I wouldn't even want to be seen with them. And
Wow.
she decided to take a hard stance and die on that hill for that person. And
She was trying to make a point.
she brought it back to, you hate women. She's like, it's because you hate women.
And this is the first time in your life that any female has said you hate women to you? We made it 42 years without this happening?
And I'm pretty
Yes.
sure like the family court judge was saying the same shit. Derek, it sounds like you just hate
No, if
women.
they were like, oh, he hates women, I'd be like, no, I just fucking hate her, Your Honor. Her is the one I hate.
It's
No,
like
I mean,
a Trump response. It's like, you say all women are, no, just her. I just say she looks like a fat, ugly pig.
Yeah, no, I never said anything like that. That I did not say. I didn't say fat ugly pig.
No, I was saying what Trump said, not what you said about.
now, if I was in Trump's
the
position,
legend.
I would 100% say that. Absolutely.
I'm surprised you didn't text me and go, homegirl, do I hate women?
Yeah, no. That's why I text her all the time. Am I homophobic? Am I this? Am I that?
You never ask people if you're racist.
No, he is. He's all those things. And not only do you just hate women, you hate
motherfucker.
everyone. So
You mother-
that's,
But if
that's
he hates
definitely a thing.
everyone, then hating women shouldn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, and what's your elaborate on that? What's your proof? I'll take it.
What's my proof? I got mad proof that I'm not going to share on the podcast.
Oh.
You could say some of it.
But so you do this thing where like if somebody makes you mad, you're not cool with them at all.
Right.
So I could see why your girl could be like, like you hate women just because, like they can't talk about football in jail. So I could see you being like,
That made no sense, Clyde.
They can't
Yes.
talk about football in jail, so they're out.
Oh, I get
That's
what
like you know what I'm
really
saying? You're
funny.
saying so you're just you don't have as much in common. So you're just like fuck that bitch.
They're valueless.
You make a good point. You make a good point. I was like that for a while.
Yeah, you do get along with the degenerate women that are around.
The degenerate women?
Yeah. Like all the ex-junkies or people who've been arrested before.
No, it's not. I have Corinne's not any of those things.
Correct.
Yeah, I
This
get
is why
along.
I'm surprised by this, but now I'm really gonna be observing you a lot more closely in our interactions.
I mean, I'm gonna have to. Even when I asked Natalie if I was homophobic, she goes, "No, you're not." I could see why people would say that, though.
Right.
Yeah, you know
Because
what I mean?
you probably don't tiptoe around the language that we are forced to use.
Yeah, only gay
That
people
and I
tiptoe.
will.
That's
I
why.
will say
Yeah.
vocally.
Tiptoeing is fucking gay.
Tiptoe is fucking gay. Happy Pride, everybody.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans.
Tiptoeing in my
Yeah, so that's just where I'm at, and I feel like now I gotta fucking take a look at myself.
The only thing I can think of that you said that was like mildly like that I was kind of like was like we were hanging out at Lev's house or something, and then you had to go home because your girlfriend had made you some big lamb dinner or something, and just like the way you talked about it, I was like, is this your servant?
Oh, I just needed to get away from Lev.
Oh.
That was it. That was
Okay.
it. Yeah.
And I was like,
wanted
but
to
if
make
she
him
wants
jealous.
to make lamb, then that's her choice.
Do you know what happened? Oh, I'm not going to bring this up on that. That night
Oh, you might as well.
when I left there. So it was the night we were at Governor's.
you remember this night?
We were in Long. I remember it because what happened after I left Lev's is insane.
Oh.
'Cause that was the night we watched the Chris Rock special live.
Correct, yes.
So you and I were at Governor's, and then you brought me back to the city. We opened for Berg. I ate at Governor's. I had quesadillas. Then Lev
The
bought...
first night or the second night?
I love that you remember the
No,
meal
no.
that you ate.
No,
at
this is what
This
happened.
is my kind of conversation.
She made me lamb before I went to to Lev's.
Okay.
I had the quesadilla, went there, had the lamb, went to Lev's, and then we ordered Wolf Nights.
Right.
I walked out of
Lev
Lev's.
still owes me for that.
Lev's Brothers. I
Yeah.
walked out of there and I immediately had to go to the bathroom. And I'm not talking like it was bad, like I was sweating. And I tried to get in Danny's cab because I was afraid to walk because I thought I was going to shit my pants. Right. And he was like, dude, I'm going the opposite way. Fuck, no, you can't get in. So then I get a city bike. And
that sounds worse.
And she's texting me the whole time. She's like, where are you? Where are you? Da-da-da, da-da-da. And I'm like, I'm coming. Go to dock by the house, full. I got to go another 4 blocks down, dock there. And like, I'm literally like taking a knee like every half a block.
Oh, no.
Get to the apartment, 5 flights up, walk up. I get in there. She's like, oh my God, where were you? And I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. And I get in, I go into her bathroom and I basically undress. I'm naked on the toilet.
Yeah.
And she heard. She heard.
Now this is getting hot.
I mean,
can you put on some like sexy saxophone music now?
And it was disgusting.
Sounds getting tense.
And I just walked out. I walk out of the bathroom. She's like, you got to go to the fucking doctor. She's like, that was disgusting.
And she's still with you.
Still with me.
Do you guys live together?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're living together since August. But I don't want my lady
coming up on a year.
Yeah.
living together. Yeah.
How soon after you started dating did you start living together?
We started seeing each other, so it was about a year. So we started seeing each other the May before.
Okay.
Yeah. But we didn't start really being serious with each other probably till like September.
What about that mean ass cat? Does he like her?
He does now.
Okay.
She don't. Yeah.
Typically.
Don't touch my
The
cat.
cat was scary as shit.
Yeah, I thought for a little bit that the cat was not taking to her at all. That I was gonna have to move out. Because
Your
of the
cat is evil though.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
cat
she
is-
didn't.
yeah.
Fuck, you don't. She don't like you.
No, she was
never
cool with me,
bothered
but
you.
she wouldn't bother me. But she's had some times where she'll snap at me.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
What do you mean you have to move out? You're gonna leave is it the cat's apartment?
I thought I was gonna have to leave with the cat. Yeah.
Because
no, it was very bad.
I thought you were gonna leave the cat in the apartment by itself, and I was like, "Is the cat your landlord, Derek?"
I just go to feed her once a day.
Damn, where's the soundboard? I had a sound for this.
So basically, if you leave the cat alone, if you do not encroach on the cat's space, she will just act like you're not there.
Okay.
If you do encroach on the cat's space, she will attack you.
Yeah, I can't read I love all animals, but I can't read cats' body language. I don't understand their signs because they'll be being nice to you and then they'll swat at you.
That's exactly what she
out
does.
of nowhere, and I don't understand how to know that that's coming.
She'll get like 2-3 pets in, and then claws out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't declaw.
It's like they're luring you in.
If
That's good
they're
that you don't
if their tail's whipping back and forth,
That's-
it means
yeah.
they have like a lot of energy, which could be directed.
It's not
at
like
you.
a dog. If a cat's tail is whipping, it actually
that's
means
bad.
they're not in the best mood. Yeah.
Okay.
Either they're like in a playful mood or they're just like high energy, like anxiety.
This sounds like Derek. All of this.
For real?
Yeah, a little bit.
I wanted you
We
to
heard
really
cats
dig
don't like
into
women.
to the things where I'm racist and homophobic. I wanted to hear it.
You almost socked me the other day.
Socked you?
Yeah.
for being black.
What the fuck? First of all, and who the fuck says socked anymore?
During the month of Juneteenth?
You think I almost hit you?
Yo, I thought you were gonna.
This is untrue.
Should we say the story? Should we say what happened?
Go ahead, tell him. I don't care.
All right, so Jared Schwartz.
I love a story that starts with Jared Schwartz.
And guess who's going to be behind the paywall? Jared Schwartz. And let me tell you something. When I go to take my meeting, keep him here until I'm done. Do not let him leave.
No. He's staying here for the whole episode.
Yeah,
Jared Schwartz has lots of time.
Yeah.
He can stay as long as he needs to. I'm his representative.
You think I booked Jared because I wanted to? No, I heard this story. I'm like, he's coming. He's coming on the podcast.
Did I tell you what happened?
You know this?
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's so stoked to be on the podcast too, I'm sure.
All right, Clyde, let's hear this.
Plus, you had to leave. I was like, fuck, I have
It's a
to fill
trick.
this.
You know what? This makes me so happy that Jared Schwartz is my replacement.
Yeah, so we were
Don't
shooting
pull no punches either, Clyde.
we were shooting a short film that Jared was like, directing or whatever. And have you ever seen Derek get mad?
No, but I've heard
It happens.
lore
it
about
happens
it.
so fast.
Yes.
Just like the cat. That's
Like
what
the
I'm trying
cat,
to say.
yes.
He comes out of nowhere. Like so Derek, he kept eating the sushi. And then Jared, because he's hungry as shit, right? And Jared was like, "Yo, you got to stop eating the sushi." And then Derek was like, "You know what? Fuck it." And I was like, "Oh, this nigga playing around." Like he stood up, unzipped his hoodie, and was like, "Yo, fuck this. I'm out. Nobody ever gonna talk to me like that again." And Pat's just looking at him like this, right? And then Derek was like, "Pat, take that fucking look off your face right now before I beat you the fuck up."
I didn't say it like that.
Yo, you did. I made it a little.
Over
I made it a little.
Yeah.
I made it a little bit blacker, so
You added the N word to the end.
yo, the thing is though, Pat didn't change his look though. I don't know what Pat was on, but Pat looked like, he was about to rumble or whatever. But anyways, I went over to Derek and I was like, all right, I'm big bro. Like, I really pick him up and slam him on his fucking head, so he better respect me.
Wait, you was gonna slam Derek?
Nah.
We're having fun.
But nah, I grabbed him. He's like, not right now, Clyde. Get the fuck away from me. Like, pushed me away.
For real? I put my hands on you?
A little bit.
Oh,
Damn, you left out so much in this story.
I didn't know I did that.
Derek
Wow.
blacks out.
I didn't
Yeah, I was
think
gonna
I-
say, do you have anger blackouts, Derek?
I didn't, for sure.
He just wakes up
It's
naked in
been-
a field,
I do wake up naked regularly.
with somebody's
Really?
chain in his hand.
Oh.
Blood on my mouth and my hands. Yeah.
I told him, I was like, bro, that's not cool. Like, you can't be act like that in that situation. And he was like, nah, nobody's ever gonna fucking talk to me like that. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money it is. And I'm like, you sound dumb.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. I would never. I will not like that's a boundary. Like, I'm not gonna be treated like shit, even if there's money on the table.
What
Like, I
about
don't-
you?
But wait, so he saying to stop eating sushi that
I
was
mean,
needed for the
He didn't
the film?
So to me, that's not what I heard. What I heard was he said it to me 3 times in a row.
And he kept eating it.
Because you weren't listening.
It wasn't that I wasn't listening. It was
Hungry.
So this is prop sushi?
prop sushi.
Okay.
Prop sushi.
Yeah. This
And
is
look-
not craft services.
listen.
This is he's eating. There's a continuity issue that Jared was trying to address.
That's exactly. But I will tell you this: there was 2 boxes of sushi
Sushi's not cheap. This is
sitting
low
over there.
budge.
But I'm doing this for free, and I'm gonna get something out of it.
That is true.
Yeah.
You got to get compensated.
Yeah.
some
But you would
way
have
or
gotten the
another.
sushi. You just have to eat it after you get the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who's gonna wait? It's hard to act on an empty stomach.
Who shows up to set on an empty stomach?
Derek.
Thank you. Thank you. I wish,
Didn't you hear him? Him and his girl going through it right now.
No, but
he's not being fed.
Even without the girl, I should
he's
not.
not getting lamb chops right now.
He literally is a cat. He can't, if his girlfriend doesn't feed him, he's like, I don't get food.
He ends up eating somebody's face.
So here are the mistakes I made.
Can we get a bowl of milk for Derek?
Here are the mistakes I made. I got way too loud. All right. I will say this, that I was annoyed with how things were going on set as soon as I walked in. Like, it was
Well, because
annoying.
Jared Schwartz is in charge.
and I
Yeah.
was really doing my best to not get caught up in it. But then once I blew my lid, I went overboard. Like, I raised my voice way too loud. Some of the things I said were really bad. But
I know a woman's in charge.
yeah. I know a woman wrote this, Jared. I hate it.
I hate Mama's boys.
But where I really fucked up was that, I lost a friend earlier in the week, and I probably should have just taken the time.
Oh, like
off.
to death.
Yeah, she died.
Oh, okay.
She died from cancer. And that kind of death is hard for me to wrap my head around.
Yeah.
If somebody dies from like an overdose or in a violent manner, or like, like they get shot, or like, I'm like, oh, this is normal. This is what happens to people I know. It was just hard for me to imagine. The lady was like my mentor. She did a lot for me. Taught me how to send an email. Like
Yeah, that's
taught
tough.
me how to handle myself in an interview, speak properly. So I basically everything she taught me I just threw out the window. in that moment, and she's probably looking down like. But I should have taken some time for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, and
you definitely do respect women, because when I was trying to tell you that you weren't right, he was getting mad at me. When Corinne says it, you just didn't have shit to say.
Well,
so.
there's a lot of things. You remind me of people from my past that I used to have problems with regularly.
You
while I
remind
was
him of
Fuck open this up.
And these crackheads that he's saying.
No, I mean, we had a conversation about the phone the other day. I agree with what you said.
Good.
Now, but one thing I do not agree with you on, and some other people, is like to let people speak down to you in this industry. And this is all hypothetical shit. You know what I mean? That, if there's a bunch of money on the table, to let someone be like, oh, you suck, you're not doing it right, you fucking idiot. Like
Sure.
that Lily Tomlin fucking thing. And when you do, I guess she stuck up for that director.
Oh, no, I eat shit.
After he called her a cunt or whatever.
Right.
You know about that situation?
I don't know in particular, but it's so funny because I literally have a professor from film school who has a terrible story about Lily Tomlin disrespecting him.
Oh, so it goes both ways.
Yeah,
then. Yeah.
I was like, it was like one of the. It's like a core memory from film school how rude she was to him on set.
Yeah.
The 2 black men are confused about who's Lily Tomlin.
I don't.
Is this- is
She's
she
an
bad?
old school comedian, very like legendary comedian, but she is an older woman. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen her
Oh,
before.
okay.
Yeah, you know who
She did the
is.
Frankie and she had the Netflix series Frankie and What with Jane Fonda
Look at her with Dolly right there.
recently, and then she was in the a film.
Was that
Grace
9 to
and Frankie.
5? Yeah, that's a
Grace
good
and
one.
Frankie.
Working 9 to 5.
Oh, she was on the gate. Oh no, that's
Now,
the logo.
Clyde,
And then
that's,
she did
that's
80
some
for
good. That's
Brady.
some good white women right there, right, Clyde?
Yeah, she's good.
That's some good white
So
women.
wait, you had beef with her?
Oh no! You know what?
Clyde, where you at?
Nah.
No,
why
my
are you-
professor did. I have beef with Jane Fonda though. She tried to fuck my date at a Tony's after party one time, and then I got drunk and fell asleep on James Gandolfini, and the rest is history.
Wow.
So, what a night!
And then he died.
And then he died
yeah.
from that. Yeah, he said, "I can die now." Corinne Fisher has fallen asleep on me.
Wait,
He never woke up. She discovered his dead body.
It's actually I killed James Gandolfini. I'm going to reveal
God.
it today.
She's like, his stomach hasn't moved once in 30 minutes. Is he breathing? Checking his lips.
what's it like when a girl tries to steal another girl from you? Like, how does that?
Another
I
guy.
know what it's another
Well,
guy. I know-
first
I know
of
what it's
all,
like.
you're using "girl" real loosely because it's Jane Fonda's like 70 years old.
Jane Fonda's still bad though.
No, she is. It was just so.
That's the redhead one, right? Is she redhead?
She was the fucking.
No, not red. She's not redhead. She's like strawberry blonde.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking somebody else.
Yeah, no, she is a baddie, but it's just so funny. I mean, at the time I was in my mid 20s and I'm there with like a guy who was like he was a casting director, like, I don't know, he was 32 maybe. And this woman in her 60s is like going like this to him across the room. Also, I'm like, Jane Fonda, you can do better than some random casting director. Like, what are we doing? You're Jane Fonda.
I remember we was having was it me and you? We was talking about how women now. No, it was somebody else, but how
We're all the
same. Yeah, it's all some shit. It's like black people.
Fact.
I confuse them all.
You're black.
I'm Dominican.
You like a fish stick.
God damn, dude, that's not off.
Clyde Mack, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we brought him here for.
But we were talking about how now women are also sexual predators in the game.
I think we always have been.
No, because y'all weren't in the game before. Y'all got in the game like in the 50s,
Oh,
60s.
we weren't in the game. Okay.
Y'all weren't in position of power until like maybe like what the 90s and stuff like that, 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I believe in 1988, what I just learned was the year that a woman could apply for a business loan by herself. 1988.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like 2 years old.
I'd like to see the percentages on how them businesses is doing.
How many bank defaults?
She's right. I hate all women. She's fucking. She is right. God damn it. I'm gonna text her.
I'm sorry.
You are right. I hate all women.
I mean, I would love. Can we get her? Can't she call in and tell you? Like, did she? I want her to explain and expand upon why you hate women because I'm actually so curious. There had to be signs leading up to this. Also, sorry, Gio, you were making a point.
No, I'll text her. And she calls
I
in.
forgot. Wait, what was I saying?
You were making a point about how we're now players in the game and we've become sexual predators.
Yeah, so now, right, like there's been situations where a female comic who's been doing it longer than me was doing all the, hey, you want to write? Started getting me on shows just to hang out with me, and it would make sexual passes on me
Really?
in front of other comics too.
Really?
Yeah.
And
like,
you didn't do anything.
And she wasn't hot enough for you to take it?
Nope.
Okay. And so
She wasn't
but
my type.
but
I'm
if
not gonna
she
say
was,
she wasn't hot.
Okay.
She wasn't my type.
What's your type?
White bitches.
White.
That is
That's
untrue.
it?
Not
Can we
true. That's
please
That's
pull
it?
up Gio's? No, no.
Your baby mama's not white though.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
That's why.
We can talk about it. We
I
can
mean,
talk about it at the end.
If anybody hates all women, it's Gio.
And also, he
Not wrong.
said white bitches with like a sense of shame.
Yeah, it's white bitches.
Like this is like a
Nah,
dirty secret you're revealing.
It's not
That
a secret.
vanilla just.
Everybody knows white women are my kryptonite.
just do
That's my
something.
weakness.
There's a lot of us.
Yeah, I know. That's why. You guys are everywhere.
We are everywhere.
And you guys put up with more shit than Hispanic or just any minority women. You guys
Honestly,
put up with so much more.
Thank you for saying that out loud because I think that's actually the real reason so many people think it's like this it's like this sense of like class or like getting something higher level, and that's really what it is. It's that white women put up with more shit. 100%.
I love it.
Not me, but I mean.
Oh, you love white women too.
Whoa.
Yeah, but you've
Yeah.
learned your lesson. You get what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Have you put up with shit in the past before?
No. You don't understand who you're dealing
Even
with.
even when
I
you
have
were
a flowery
younger.
shirt on and I like Taylor Swift, but you have absolutely no idea who you were dealing with.
So you've never had
I might be the toughest person at this table. I'm more masculine than any man I've ever dated. It takes a lot to set me on fire, but when I go off, I go off.
So
It sounds like you're about to go off right now.
you like
No.
Start sweating,
It's just funny because
Wait, so you never had like a time where you were just like you was getting fucked with fuckboys and you're just like, all right, this is how you learn.
I love how Gio is gonna try to like make sense of his toxicity.
Right, yeah.
It's I love
because every woman talks about like, yeah, they learn, like, women in their 30s know how to deal with men's bullshit more because they've been through that bullshit before. They got tricked by it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, were you like reading books at 12? Like
I
Cat
wasn't reading
Williams and,
books.
like,
I just had a really
The Art of Seduction. Oh, this guy's a coquetta. I know this game.
Oh my God! But speaking of toxic, no, it's my mom is really tough, and so I was raised in a house where the masculine and feminine energy was flipped. So I had a dad who was like very gentle and sweet with me. I have a great I mean, he's dead now, but I had a great relationship with him. And then my mom was super tough. So just like I never put up with shit. Like my mom has a story from when she was a little girl being on a cruise and someone basically, I mean, it seemed like tried to like pedophilia style molest her, and she like shouted at him and got him kicked out of the room. Like
my mother is
mom's
the same
tough.
as that. So the first time my father met my mother, he took her out on a boat.
That's
Like way far out.
that is the reddest flag.
And then
I mean, wow.
and then he
This
tried.
was also
he tried,
the 1920s.
and then he tried to fuck.
On a boat.
And she was like, "Oh hell no, mother! Take my ass
Did
back
you
to
try to
shore
paint
right
her naked
now."
first?
Good for her.
I mean,
me
he was
pinch.
he like kind of made the joke like, "What are we gonna do now? We're out here in the deep waters," and she was like, "Mm." And yeah, so my mother also does not take any shit.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
you
kinda
think
label
I'm
she-
doing the right thing with my daughter because I'm the soft one and her mom's the tough one?
Well, that's
There's
just
gotta
being
be
a
balance.
dad. Dads like to be the fun parent so that they don't have to take any responsibility.
with the daughter though.
That was a
and
compliment.
not taking responsibility.
I would love to be a dad.
If there was a gold medal for it,
Gio.
I'd get silver, he'd get gold.
you think
Where's
so?
my
You know
soundboard?
what? You're actually kind of right.
I didn't
You're
even know
kinda
you
Oh,
were
hey,
a
why is my
parent.
soundboard not here?
I mean,
The one time
not
I
a
could use
good
my
one.
soundboard.
Not a good
I
one.
mean, yeah, at least I knew you were a father. I didn't even know he was a father.
He didn't even know. He just found out right now.
8 years ago. Yeah,
You're
all
the dad.
those posts are archived.
Oh man! Wow.
But yeah, my mother definitely the same way as that. Like not taking any shit fucking from man, woman, all that stuff. But I think I got a lot of her in me because she will lose friends over it if she feels disrespected. Like I've seen it, you know.
Okay, so the disrespected, like the feeling disrespected thing. First of all, super like man thing, and also like a little bit of a prison vibe. Because
It also shows that you're very sensitive.
it feels a little insecure though when people are like, I demand respect. Like
Right.
you don't demand respect by yelling at people. You demand respect by quietly walking away from a situation that's
Yo.
not serving you.
That is
Yo,
not-
why-
hold on, he's pointing.
Yo,
at
why
me.
you tattletelling right now, bro? We don't do that shit.
Yeah,
here.
no,
we
no.
do.
So
I just tattleteled on you.
So this is the thing.
Snitch
I
podcast.
want to make it clear. I still love Jared. I love Pat. I spoke with both of them that evening after it happened. Pat gave me a ride home.
Which Pat is in?
Pat Samaha.
Sama. Patty Clips.
Oh,
Yeah, Patty
okay.
Clips. Yeah, and they're still both my guys. Like, so I guess I just didn't see it the way what I thought was happening was not actually happening. Probably.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Clyde. Appreciate that.
Yeah, because
No,
what
that's
you
okay.
told me was completely different.
Right.
I felt that he said the same thing to me 3 times in a row, and his tone was just very.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me you was eating the movie props.
Yeah.
He wanted me to stop eating,
He
right?
kept eating. Nigga was
Fuck you,
hungry.
Clyde.
I thought I was the one with dementia. I'm supposed to be the fucking forgetful
3
one.
times.
Well, also, I will say though, in your defense, Derek, everyone who's ever dealt with Jared knows that he speaks with a certain tone that many would call off-putting.
Right. And I love Jared, and like I've stuck my neck out for him so many times. You know that. So have you also. But yeah. I'm telling you, I should have just said no. I'm gonna look at that in the future. Like if I have a lot of shit going on, personal stuff, and I need to
Oh,
take
you should have
time.
said no to appearing in the film.
Oh, just that early week, I can't do it. When he was
Right.
like, "Hey, can you do it this day?" And
Yeah.
And like when my brother passed, my whole thing was stay busy, stay busy, stay busy, stay busy. But like, you know, he passed from an overdose, and it was, so this is something like, this is a road that I know well. Hurt more because it was my brother.
Sure.
Definitely more sad, but I knew how to navigate, and I guess
Nah, you should have did it. Fuck that.
Yeah,
We
Derek
here,
worked
bro.
harder right after that shit.
I worked.
We
when
said
my
the story. I'll say the short version, but before we started that show at the stand, Pat was there, and I go to talk to him. I'm like, I'm going to try to get the show because I knew Pat from jail. And Derek walks off.
You knew Pat from jail?
Yeah, he
Pat
worked-
Milligan. He used to
Pat
work
Milligan.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I
in
thought
jail.
you meant Samaha, and I was
No.
like, "There's no way he's been to jail."
Yeah, he was
a
a CO. He was a guard.
Okay.
So we go to like, he's like, yo, let's try to get a show here, and he walks away for a second, and then while I'm talking to Pat's like, hold on, let me talk to this person. So I walk over to Derek, and he goes like, he looks at me, he's like, yo, my brother just died. I'm like, let's talk to him another day. Let's leave if you want. Like I wanted him to get him out of there.
Yeah.
Because he's just finding the side. He's like, no. Let's get this show. I'll handle this. And then just walks away. And I was just like, oh, this guy buries all his trauma and just lets it out in anger.
Bro, when after we hung out in front of my apartment for a little bit that night, but once I got upstairs, Jesus Christ, talk about.
I respect him though, because I would have been balling up like a little bitch. You wouldn't have seen me. I would have walked off and just like
Guys,
cried on the way home.
it's not acting like a little bitch if your brother dies and you cry over it. Can we just all
Nah, it is you
sit
a
at the
bitch.
table and agree
Men
that if
can't
your
cry.
brother dies, you're allowed to shed a tear?
Men have to cry in
Nah,
by themselves.
I was acting like a bitch for like a week or two.
Yeah, your
I was
brother,
crying.
your
I'm
brother
sorry.
died.
No.
You
It was
could still be
wild.
sad about it today, and
Because
I wouldn't cast judgment.
I would go for a walk every day, and just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'd be like, like,
Yeah, it's
like
grief.
hard ones,
Yeah.
man, hard cries, like from deep behind the eyeballs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If I didn't let that shit out, something bad would have. I mean, it would have just ruined me. You know what I mean?
You actually do have a lot in common with Taylor Swift. I hate to break it to you, but she on her last album, she has a song called "I Can Do It with a Broken Heart," and it's all about how in the deep depths of despair she becomes a workaholic, and that sounds a lot like the story that Gio just shared with us.
Thank you, Corinne.
It's one of the best songs on that new album.
We're gonna find out that like Taylor Swift be yelling at all her fucking people.
Oh,
just spazzing
honestly,
out. It's
Gio,
coming out.
I'm sure.
It's coming out.
I'm sure. Yeah.
She's protected right now, but you're gonna find out some evil shit about
Yeah.
her.
No, I have no doubt.
And I feel like you and my daughter will both defend her. Like, no, you don't
Yeah.
understand.
No. I have no doubts. There's because
The evil.
her need to be liked is like so like it's just all encompassing. But when you're on a quest for perfection, some people have to go down.
Yeah.
People have gone down.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So what about what I said at the end? Was that right? At least
What
when
did
I
you
was
say at the
calmer. When I go, I've been on sets before. I've never had anybody speak to
Ew,
me
you
that
did
way.
Ew.
Yeah, I did. Was that better?
I've been on Netflix accredited.
I never said that.
films.
I didn't want to big dog anybody. But
like
so
you
this
did.
I
is the
just don't
thing.
understand how this escalated to the point that it escalated to. But I mean, with the
I
backstory about the
understand why.
grief,
Yeah.
I get
Facts.
now.
I mean,
Because
nah,
I've
did
seen
not.
like sometimes. All right, so say Clyde is like a PA or he's working like, and they're like, "Hey, Clyde," they go up to him, "Hey, I need you to do this." Like usually, like someone who's now you can't expect this from somebody doing it the first time season. You don't even know what they're saying to him. Hey, we need you to go get coffee for everybody, or you know what I mean?
So things that you feel like are any knock to you have to be whispered.
No. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fucking pull.
Not only whispered,
Corinne.
but also you cover your mouth
was
so they
part-
don't read your lips.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is
Like, if he would've came over
set.
me-
The directors
if he
yell
would've
the
came over me,
action.
Like he's a third base coach.
He was like, Derek, stop
You
eating
notice-
the sushi, you fat piece of shit. You know what I mean? And then
Do you notice he lifts his glove for 3 seconds? That's the time to run.
I'm just gonna have to chalk it up to me being wrong and making the wrong, since it is Men's Mental Health Month. I'm
But
going
this is
to.
the thing. Like, if it was anybody else, I'd be like, yo, you're wrong. But it was Jared Short. So you're completely right no matter what
We
you do.
can't keep doing that to Jared. That's not healthy for
I
him.
will.
I can't believe he's showing up today and he's not scared of you.
He shouldn't be afraid of me. I would hope nobody is afraid. I'm an old man. I'm not going to do anything to anybody.
That's
42
lie.
is not that old, and it seems like you can turn on a dime.
I can. But
done.
Gio saw me fight the
Yeah.
last time. I couldn't
Is
even.
that a Jewish thing? Is
couldn't-
that like a Jewish
Wow.
reference?
Wow.
No, Jews don't usually get mad like that. That's the Puerto
turns
Rican
when
in
he
me.
sees a dime?
100.
No,
Oh, that's
he
funny.
thought the saying, turn on a dime.
Gio Perez, ladies and gentlemen, back after a month.
You Jew motherfucker, you.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
there we
boy.
go. All right.
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com, the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
I have to step out in like 15 minutes. But
What's the meeting about?
Oh,
it's a work meeting, like for my job.
yes,
Oh, for the drug?
Guess to go feel better about himself after this.
Nah, it's not that kind of meeting with my superiors, which are women, by the
feel
way.
worse.
Which are women.
Yeah, but you didn't choose them.
That's what a man
You
hater
put up
would,
with
a
it.
woman hater would say.
Yeah.
I got black friends.
Yeah, exactly. It is that.
All right. So there has been a new STI or sexually transmitted disease. I guess they're calling it an infection now. Is that proper?
STI.
Is that proper language? Are we changing the verbiage?
It's
No, it
STI.
depends. It's a different thing.
What's the difference between an infection
I
and
assume
a
a disease is like you live with, and
Forever.
an infection is like a presently happening to you.
So the
Right. STI is more. Yeah.
the first case of this has been discovered in the U.S. Elaborate on this a little bit. Tell me about it.
So there's a new highly contagious fungal strain of an STI after an NYC man in his 30s developed a sexually transmitted form of ringworm.
Ooh.
It's the first one in the U.S. and it's in NYC.
God damn.
Ringworm's not that bad. It just sounds a lot more
sounds
disgusting
gross.
than it is.
Right.
It sounds worse when it's on your genitals.
Yeah, you can get it like on your foot or something, like athlete's foot.
Ringworm, when it gets out of control, is disgusting.
When it gets out of control,
I
what
mean,
does that look
sometimes
like?
I've never had it bad. I've had it before. But when it's untreated and it grows and gets bigger and that thing continues to rise, what looks like a worm, it's fucking nasty.
I had a friend who had it on a foot, like their foot when they were a kid, and
Yeah.
would keep getting it. But to me, it was just like athlete's
I've
foot.
seen an adult who had it on his neck. I mean, and just for months, I was like, dude, you got to put some fucking cream on that. You got to do something.
You said ringworms. Yo, if I get a ringworm on my dick, yo, I'm sick. That sounds horrible.
So-
on your dick doesn't sound good.
Imagine
Apparently,
on your butt.
What if it gets in your?
Oh,
on your
yeah.
butt? Just a ring, and it's
Fuck
on
that.
your.
A lot of stuff can happen in the anal area. Yeah.
Go ahead, Nat.
I thought it was a new STI. It's not. It's just the first time it's been in the U.S.
Did it come from China?
No, Europe actually.
What part of Europe we talking?
England and Greece.
Was it the Asian part
The
of Europe?
the Greeks. I fucking figured they'd be into some shit like this would come from them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're sexual deviants. Those people.
Are
Did they have AIDS back then when they was doing all that gay shit back in Greece?
I don't fucking know.
Well, AIDS didn't come about until much more modern times, but I mean, I don't know if there was like some kind of a predecessor to HIV. I'm sure there was.
Now, Clyde, you have many sexual partners, from what I understand. You're out there.
God.
You're out there. I look.
She looked at you with disgust, by the way.
No, I didn't. I was just surprised. You seem so sweet.
I look at your.
Damn, I'm looking for a wife.
She meant you,
Okay.
she meant to say you ugly. How the fuck you getting
I
bitches?
did not.
You
do
ugly.
that.
You yo daddy's son.
I'm not ugly though.
No, I've seen the things that you post. The Mac is back. All that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, if
I
you're
gotta check out.
if you're a close friend, you have
Oh,
to
if
be
you're
the
a
close
close
friend.
friend of Clyde's,
You're not gonna see it unless
Did
you're
you
a close
remove me
friend.
from close friends?
I'm about to.
Nah, he just ain't getting bitches right now. That's all
Oh.
it is.
What
This
do you
is
put on
empty.
close friends?
Everything.
Everything.
This
Everything.
is insane. This
I mean,
is
don't you want to have fun?
no.
You want us
this
to
is
just make black jokes? It's horrible.
This is a strike.
Ain't nobody watching this shit that knows you.
I want
Yeah,
them.
right.
I want
my
our
whole city's gonna watch this. I was in a 12-year relationship.
my whole city, the
My
500
city.
people in
From
Williamsport.
Williamsport, yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Everybody
here.
that was at your show.
All the fucking cows and
Listen,
shit.
listen, I was in a 12-year relationship.
Whoa.
And then I got out and I started dating, and I'm just trying to share
Was
my
she white?
experience with my yeah, she was Italian though. So she's not white.
That's
Italian though.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
that's
that.
what
I'm
black
Italian.
black
So you're
people
not
try to.
you're not full white.
Well, I'm Italian and Jewish, so those are two things
you're
that
not-
are
you're
that
not-
feel unwhite. But like, I feel like if you present as white, you just gotta say that you're white. I'm treated in the world as a white person.
Once you say you're a Jew, though, then whites don't look at you the same.
Well, 100%, and I'm glad that you agree with that because that's the annoying thing about being Jewish. It's like the really super white people don't accept you, but then also it's not like you're gonna be like, oh, you're one of us.
Yeah,
you know?
other minorities would be like, nah, fuck that, you're white. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, I don't even look at you the same. I had no idea you were Jewish.
Sorry,
Are you
I know.
fucking
He
serious?
just lost
I
his
didn't
erection.
know. I thought you were like Russian and.
I am
something.
Russian. I'm
A
Russian,
Russian
Jew.
Jew.
Oh,
She's
damn,
from
so I was half
she's
right.
from Lev's tribe.
Oh.
Yeah, we are from the same tribe. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what black people do, and they're like, when they're embarrassed about dating a white girl, they try to make up something, you know, like oh, she's Italian, you know what I'm saying? So it's not
Why
as bad
are
as
you?
the cookout.
Why are black people sometimes embarrassed about dating a white girl? Like, it not hard enough, or like, what's the?
I mean,
Because black women get
Because
pissed.
black.
Yeah,
I know
that's-
that. I've
that's
dated a
what it
black
is.
guy before, and
That's what it is.
in Harlem. Yeah,
But
Harlem.
yeah.
yeah.
I lived there for 10 years.
So what's up then? No.
Clyde always shoots a shot, man. That's why I
Shooter's
respect
got
him.
to shoot. Wait, so 12 years from what age to what age?
17 till 30
Wow. And where did you meet?
in high school.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I got out and I'm like dating,
Wow.
and I'm like, and I was fat as shit when I first started dating, so now I'm just
You were
starting
fat
to
as
get
shit
my
2 months ago.
Oh. That's such
So-
that's my
so
first
my
my favorite
world opened
personality
up.
trait is used to be fat. I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah, so my whole world opened up. So, you know, I'm out here, you know, doing what I got to do. That new STI scaring the shit out of me.
I think.
And you're in Brooklyn too. That's the worst place to be because that's where the STIs are just rolling.
Me and Clyde hit it off. I think right after the breakup, you started to come out more, come around more. We were out there talking shit. But the thing that I always loved about Clyde, you're not even 30 yet, right?
Yeah, I'm 32 on
Did
Monday.
you just hear the story? Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's
You're
right.
right. You don't
I
listen.
I don't.
Don't eat the sushi.
Now it's
Not
evident
only
you hate women.
Not only do you hate women, you hate black people too. God damn it, Derek, what the
does.
fuck?
I only listen if other Jews. That's it. That's
Yeah, have
it.
Danny
Other Jews.
Polachuk in. He's hanging on every word. So what'd you say about crypto?
Tell me about
Tell us about the mayor of Canada.
Tell me how to not lose that money.
Let's talk more about
Daniel.
Rob Ford.
But the thing I liked about Clyde, because we met probably about 4 years ago now, almost 5. And when I found out Clyde was, in his 20s when I met him, I was like, I thought you were like a 45-year-old man. You had, because you used to have your hair crazy. You'd always have one ear pod in. Why? What is the reason for that?
For the
Is it,
AirPod?
yeah. I see mostly black fellas
Autism.
do that.
I mean, because we got shit to do and we look cool.
You listening
You know
to
what I'm
anything,
saying?
or is it just in
sometimes
there?
I'll be listening to shit. You might get a phone call. You don't know who's gonna call. You know, to be like, yo, I'm locked up. Come bail me out. There's a lot of reasons why.
I'm locked up. Come bail me. That was racist against yourself.
Yo, no,
And the fact
you made
that
it.
you-
Wait, talking about she made it racist. I
Yeah,
didn't say
you
nothing
did
about
make it racist,
nothing
and
about
also-
being black.
What?
Who let you keep your
Corinne did.
AirPods when you go to jail?
What are you talking about? Who has AirPods in just in case someone's locked up and needs to get out?
Black people. That's what you're saying.
That's what,
Yeah, hold on, I can't answer my phone right now.
said.
Your officer, can you squeeze my AirPod? I gotta answer this.
God.
So, what? Clyde, the last time you were supposed to come on here, you made you said you could not because you had a. Is it okay to talk about this? Is this thing still pending?
No.
You had a.
I love this show.
You had a case pending in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yeah.
For a felony assault.
oh my
No.
God.
No. He's splicing shit right
was
You
now.
beat somebody up.
Well, this is what you did before when you told the story.
Yeah. No, I got into a fight and I just had to go to court real quick, so I had to dip.
So there was an assault.
No, he started hitting my friend and I just beat him the fuck up real
Oh,
quick.
so yeah, okay. So there's
It was real quick.
So there's two. Yeah, real quick.
If it would have took longer than 30 seconds, that's an assault.
Yeah.
So
More than
yeah.
30 seconds.
What is this 30? Like the 30s? Remember the night you got in the fight? They're like 30 seconds. I was like, no.
It's a gang thing.
You fight until
It's a gang thing.
somebody's dead.
It's a
You
blood
can-
thing where they fight. Their number is 31, so they fight for 31 seconds. So,
That's insane. Fight back.
That seems like they have obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah, they're
10
OCD.
dudes beating on you, and they're like, fight back, fight back. And you're
I was in jail for 6 hours. That's it. And then
Did you answer any
that
fights?
must be. That's a record.
did I get into any fight? Yeah, I know my
Natalie,
my,
can we look up the record for shortest sentence for a black man?
O.J. Simpson for the murder.
my best
Just
friend,
for the murder, though.
My best friend's dad was the judge, so I knew I was getting out. And I was scared as shit, but then I walked out and I realized that I would beat everybody in there to fuck up. And I was like, I'm chilling. I was like, I'm
Yo,
chilling.
that's my favorite thing about Clyde.
Clyde, he
Yo,
doesn't care. I'll beat you
Clyde,
the fuck
I remember
up.
when I first met Clyde, right? We'll be like open mics. This was like 2019 or some shit. And we'll just be at open, and it's just me and him are the only minorities there, and he'd just be looking around. He's like,
Oh, now
Yo.
now you're a minority. Now.
who said I wasn't a minority?
All right, go ahead. Continue.
never said I was
I shouldn't have
sorry.
cut you off. My bad. I apologize.
Now I have to. Now
It's a rookie mistake.
rookie mistake.
All right, go ahead. You,
No, so-
you and Clyde are the only.
Yeah, we're the only niggas there. And
Yes, that's what my man, bro. We're thinking.
So-
we're right there.
so all of a sudden, Clyde just turns to me. He's like, "Yeah, I don't like this shit. Y'all beat the fuck. I beat everybody the fuck up in here, bro." He's like, yo, if
was
they
a
don't
joke.
put me first, I'm beating everybody the fuck up.
It was obviously a joke.
Yeah, it was obviously a joke.
Obviously.
And then another time, I know you remember this, and I almost beat Clyde the fuck up after this.
Oh.
We're leaving an open mic, and we're driving, and we get pulled over by detectives. And it was like Topaz. We were leaving
Thank
Topaz.
God you're both still here, because that could have went.
happening?
We would have got
coulda-
shot.
That
The
could have
way-
went horribly.
The way Clyde was talking, I was like, yo, I hope he's joking.
I am the nicest person, by the way, in the.
No, he's
No,
not.
this is what happens
No,
when you're
be
with a
real,
white
be
woman
real.
for
I'm not-
12
no, you're
years.
trying-
You think you
I'm-
can talk to
I'm-
cops all willy-nilly.
No,
Nah, listen,
I didn't
yo.
even say anything.
Yo, no, you didn't say anything.
You got
Yo,
pulled over in New York City.
Yeah, we were in
That's a
Brooklyn.
very hard thing to do. Go
We're
ahead.
in Brooklyn. We get pulled over, and I don't think about this before weed was legalized. And I got weed in the car. I got a weed pipe,
Black
a
guy.
grinder, a black guy in my passenger seat. And while the cops are walking up, the cop's like, "Yo, lower your window." And Clyde just says right away, he's like, "Yo, if this cop tells me to lower my window, I'm spazzing the fuck out." And he said it so serious. I'm like, "Yo, Clyde, please don't do that," because I've been in a car where people have done that and they just made it worse.
Of course.
So I believed him.
Oh,
And
you,
then,
you were trolling him.
yeah. And then the cop came and was like, "Yo, lower the window." He's like,
And Clyde was like, "Hello, sir."
He's like, I just
Hello,
want you to
sir.
know, officer. He's
Clyde
the
Mack
criminal,
the
not
third.
me.
Yeah, I just be talking shit.
My friend's father's a judge in Pennsylvania. And I was like, all right.
You had a PBA card?
Yeah, I got a question for you though.
Go ahead, buddy. I
So-
got 1 minute.
You
Go ahead. 2. Go ahead.
So when you were fucked up on drugs, were you get to the point where you were like stealing shit from people, like people you loved?
Of course.
I never stole much from my family.
Not much, so you stole.
Man,
We've
but
all stole. I've stole from my mother.
$20.
my father.
Yeah,
nothing
$20.
crazy.
Never
Yeah,
took any of the jewelry or anything like that.
I pawned my own jewelry.
Yeah, I pawned my own jewelry before. I mean, but I did things that still hurt them for sure. I remember there was one night, the woman I was with at the time, I was like, I need the PlayStation. I owe somebody money, and if you don't give it to me, they're gonna come to the house.
Fuck.
And she was like, people are gonna come here and do something to me? And then out of nowhere, she snapped out of it. She was like, you know what? I don't believe you. She's like, let him come.
called your bluff.
She goes, let him come. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dope sick. Help me. Give me $5. 7. I need 7 for 1 bag. Yeah.
You know it's bad
dude.
when you start stealing from yourself.
She got so tough in the end, and I fucking appreciate it because the time I went to detox the last time, I couldn't get in. They were holding I couldn't get in until the next day. I'm in motherfucking in Westchester. She was working out of Valhalla. I'm like, yo, let me come sit in your car for the night while you're doing your shift. And she was like, are you out of your mind? She's like, absolutely not. She's like, you think I don't know you're gonna take that car? And she was 100% right. She was on to me. She was
Damn.
on to me. Yeah.
So you were deep in it. I didn't know how deep you were.
You
but
think
you were deep.
Yeah, I was on heroin very bad for about 4 years.
You think it was just like a weekend
Congratulations,
thing?
my guy. For real. That's
It's like
big.
just Friday through Sunday, and I take a break.
All right, I got to step out. You guys have fun with the rest of it.
Yo, Jorge, bring up the Kanye and his assistant. You guys hear about this? Kanye finally got me too.
Oh, he did?
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
it's
see
been
that.
it's been some time. He's the only one who hasn't. But this one's a little
What
weird.
do you mean when you're saying one?
As far as like big guys, because Diddy, Jay-Z, everybody has rumors or something. He was the only one left. But his is funny though because
Oh.
so yeah,
Everyone around him looks exactly like Kim Kardashian. It's so weird.
yeah. So she used to be an OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
Who claimed she was making about $1 million a year.
Uh-huh.
And Kanye steps to her and is like, hey, listen, why don't you come work for me, be my assistant? And, leave, he didn't tell her to leave the OnlyFans thing behind at first. But like after a year, he's like, listen, I need you to be a god and leave that OnlyFans and I'll pay you $5 million a year.
Okay.
But now once she starts working with him, he starts sending her videos about like him fucking other models.
Oh.
I guess her boyfriend does OnlyFans with her, and he like comment
Sick.
on her dick, which is like I feel like he was obsessed with my boyfriend's dick.
Oh.
Yeah, it was getting weird. It was getting weird with what she was saying. And then he went to fire her and offered her a $3 million severance package, but never paid her. So now he's going to sue her. She's suing him
For the severance.
for the severance package.
Good for her.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, she should have known, like, even honestly, like, it's just so much easier to keep doing OnlyFans for $1 million a year than being someone's assistant, especially someone of that level. I've been an assistant before to, like, you know, people in the entertainment industry. No one even close to as high level or as mentally ill as Kanye West. There's no way it's worth $5 million. There's just no way, especially if you're already making $1 million.
You want to be
$1 million?
Kanye's
No.
assistant for $5 million?
Absolutely not. It's not worth it, especially if I looked like that. When you look like that, you don't have to be anyone's assistant ever.
That is true.
She's hot.
Yeah.
With tits like that, you don't gotta assist anyone.
Girls like that are still insecure though.
Well, I mean, that's a different, but I mean, like, just being an assistant is one of the toughest jobs there is. And for someone that high profile, I can't imagine. No amount of money.
You don't think this is all also like a publicity stunt where she's like, hey, I can get my name out? Because I didn't know who she was until this came out. And now all of a sudden she's like, hey, I'm doing OnlyFans again.
Every time a woman files something in a court doesn't mean she's trying to get attention or publicity. You know, sometimes women are wronged.
No. Obviously, from what she was saying, but then also she was just like thinking, like, "Hey, I could take advantage of this situation."
I mean, listen, yeah, like if you're gonna if you need to get the severance anyway, sure. I mean, lean in, post some hot pics of yourself. Why not? Because obviously, if you don't work for Kanye anymore, you got to go back to OnlyFans. You got to get people to subscribe so you can get your OnlyFans up to $2 million a year. There's just too many people on OnlyFans, though. She's really hot, though, so.
Am I on your list of people who hate women?
No, I don't think so. If someone who hates women probably wouldn't ask me to do their podcast because I'm going to be a difficult guest. Like, I'm not just a woman who's going to go along with everything. So I'm going to cause people more grief than is worthwhile.
You were pretty good though. You didn't go against the grain of the misogyny.
Well, I mean, listen, I kind of know what I'm walking into when I walk into Gas Digital Studios.
I'll be kind of scared because I'm like, fuck. Like I'm like, sometimes I'm like I'm scared that I don't know like what's creepy or not. Like a girl could like be like later like, oh, like this was creepy. Like
do you know how to feel it out though? I mean, because I feel like, especially if you get as many chicks as they say that you do on your close friends stories, you must have like, because that's what I'm constantly really surprised that men can't read women's body language. Like if you're a heterosexual man, how can so many men, like if I make this face, people still are gonna keep trying, like you know, just, or even like if you're
like reading the room, basically.
If you kind of like, if someone goes towards you and you go like this, like they don't want to kiss you, and I don't understand how that can be misconstrued.
So I had this girl a while ago, so she said that she doesn't hook up on the first date.
Okay,
we did.
Yeah, I mean, classic.
Yeah. So, and then the next day she texted me and she was like, you crossed my boundaries.
But okay, how did you cross her bound? It sounds like she crossed her own boundaries and she was upset about it.
That's what I said. I said.
Were you both intoxicated?
No.
Or neither of you were intoxicated?
No, we went to her place, all that shit.
And
right?
she invited you, or did you invite yourself to her place?
No, like
I'm not trying. I'm literally asking questions. I'm not trying to interrogate you.
Like me inviting
you
myself.
seem nervous.
No. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah,
that shit fucked me up. Like so, like me inviting her to her place. I don't even see how that really makes sense. But yeah, we just went over there, and then she said that I crossed her boundaries, and I'm like, damn, like she can come out in 10 years and be like and say whatever.
Right. I mean, if it makes you feel better, it's still extremely hard to get I mean, like, these cases are brought up more frequently, but people are not really paying the penance that often, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein's about to get out and be free again.
No, he's just, the New York charges were dropped, not the other ones. But yeah. No, so I mean, it seems... So wait, you went out all night and neither of you drank? Because it's wild to cross your own boundaries completely sober.
We had like one
oh
White Claw.
Damn, Clyde, don't backpedal now.
No, we had like one. She said if we were drunk, no, we weren't. We had like one White Claw.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're a small woman, one White Claw can actually make you kind of tipsy. Like if I had one White Claw right now, I'd be a little tipsy for sure. I don't even drink, but and this is like how she's in her 30s or 20s or
yeah, she's like 26.
Okay. Yeah. I mean. Yeah, and also, like, at a certain point, like, when you're adult women have to know if you're inviting a man back to your apartment, like, that does imply that you're gonna hook up.
No,
that certainly doesn't mean
we knew it the whole time.
Yeah, and that certainly doesn't mean that if you started kissing and she said, you know what, I've changed my mind, and then you kept being the aggressor. Yeah, then we would have a problem. But you guys were kissing back and forth, and then you ended up having sex. Yeah, and there was no time did she seem hesitant or like say stop or anything like that.
None.
Then I don't understand. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened.
Whew, I'm off the hook then.
Yeah, nah.
I was like, listen, I was like,
you can't do that. And also it's just like to set a verbal boundary and then do nothing, during the course of the night that aligns with that verbal boundary that you set. And so many of us like set verbal boundaries, and either you can change your verbal boundary, whether it's positive or negative, like whether you say, yeah, let's hook up, and then you change your mind, or no, we don't want to hook up, but I've changed my mind, I do want to hook up. Like,
you hear that, Gas Digital fans? You hear that, RLC?
This is completely.
If they change their mind, that's rape.
So this is
well, but what? If they change their mind, it's rape. I did not sign off on that.
So this is completely separate too. But she said, like, we were asking each other, like, what we like, because we were like, we already had it planned, and she was like, I like it when I say no and the person keeps going. I was like, that's like, that is not what I'm into it.
And this is
the same girl.
And this is your first hangout.
Yeah, first hangout.
That's also like a very difficult kink to engage in on your first sexual encounter.
Yeah, I was like, this is.
Yeah, I stay away from girls if they have those rape fantasies. That seems weird.
Yeah, weird.
Even when a girl tells me like whip her with a belt or like get like physical like that, it turns me the fuck off.
It's super common, but I mean, there has to be a level of trust there. That's certainly not a first date activity.
Yeah, no,
that shit
but
confused me.
I went on a date with this girl who thought she was like a vampire and shit, and I thought that was hot.
You do like white girls. Wow.
She was actually Puerto Rican.
Okay, that's true. That's
but
true.
Americanized one. She
the
didn't
Latin
speak Spanish.
community is very into horror.
Like the S&M thing. And I was all with it until she started talking about pegging, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. You don't know I
was interested about the other shit. She's like, I'll whip you, and I was like, you know what, I'll try that. But then she's like, I want to peg you. Then I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna get pegged, I want to get pegged by a normal woman, not a vampire. You know what I mean? Like, that's just weird.
And that's who you are. I love that for you. Well, and that's true. And the thing is, I feel like a lot of women have a conversation now where they try to call straight men homophobic if they're not open to being pegged, but that's also not fair because
that's a preference thing.
Exactly. You're allowed to say no to anything for any reason, and it certainly doesn't mean you're homophobic. But also, if you are homophobic and that's not the reason that you don't want to get pegged, that's also fine. You don't have to do sexual things to be an ally. Like, that's not necessary.
Because there's some girls that like they don't want to give head. There's some girls like they'll do anything, but they don't want to put.
And I love those. Those are my heroes.
Those women are gonna die single. And it's all right. They're gonna die alone.
Die with a mouth that tastes nice, fresh.
So they can eat their salad while their cat eats their fucking Friskies.
Honestly, everything sounded good until the cat.
You're a dog person.
I liked the salad. I liked the no dicks in my mouth. I was happy.
And then you heard a cat.
Yeah, and then I heard a cat. The cat's okay. I just prefer a dog. Yeah.
Another thing about when you hook up with like a new person, are you in a relationship?
I am not. That's why I'm smiling.
That's why she's in a good mood right now. She got a flower dress on.
I feel great.
She's not wearing blue lipstick right now.
No, you know me. When I get in a relationship, the blue lipstick goes on.
But it's like crazy when you hook up with someone for the first time.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what they like.
Yeah.
Like that's real weird. And that same person. So we were telling what we liked. And I fucked up because I didn't have nothing. Like, I'm not really like a freaky type of person.
You fucked up because you didn't make up a kink for yourself?
No, I did though.
He's just on the drive. He's on the Uber home. He's like, damn man, I could have came up with this kink.
Yeah. No, but for
I could have told her to suck my nipples or something.
Ooh.
That's a good one. But
we're being serious now, Gio.
You a 69 guy, bro.
But for some reason I like when my balls get squeezed hard, right?
Oh,
yeah,
that's a weird one.
That was a weird one,
That's
right?
happened.
Oh,
That's
rookie
happened.
mistake, bro.
Rookie mistake. That's
happened.
Mistake, bro. Yo, she was like some CrossFit shit. Like she was strong as shit and I couldn't react. Like I had to act like it was cool, but I was dying. That shit was crazy.
Why do you feel like that you couldn't react though? Because you had said it.
Yeah, because I don't want to feel like a bitch and
Yeah,
like.
there's a lot of feeling like a bitch at this table today,
Jorge's
guys.
like, I feel you right there, like real
But
shit.
that is
I
a
was like,
man's
I betcha.
kryptonite for real. Like their balls, like that's just drops.
Yeah, Well, yeah,
and
It's
also-
a weak spot.
Any woman, like even with a kink, like if someone says I like getting bitten or like getting choked, you have to start light and then progress in the level of pain to see what someone means when they say hard. Everyone's like version of hard is different.
Nah,
That's
hers was
crazy.
extremely hard.
You can't start out like. I mean, but how did it sounds like maybe you explained it like you're like I like it really hard.
I like a girl when she
Right.
swings on my nuts.
I mean, she said like, oh, I like it when someone says no and keeps going. I'm like, okay, so you freaky as shit because that's freaky. I'm not that freaky, so I had
It's
to
not
try to
that
think
freaky.
yo, that is freaky.
It's really
and
not. It's super
scary.
common. I
Nah,
understand.
fuck
I
that.
understand the fear, but it's actually like super common.
I'm like, are you
these-
recording this right now? I'm like, are you gonna start recording after you said that? I'm like, I like it when I say no.
These are
and
the
she hits
most
record.
vanilla
I'm
kinks
so-
I've ever heard in my life.
That
Yo,
sounds
my
weird.
shit-
That sounds
I'm-
like a setup. When a girl, I feel like a rape fantasy sounds like a setup. Because
I
if
don't-
you look
I
at
don't do that shit.
what's his name, Marilyn Manson, it sounded like he had a rape fantasy, and these girls were with it at first, and then they were just like, yeah, I don't think this is how.
I was a huge Marilyn Manson fan, but I think that I believe those
you think
women.
he abused him?
Yeah. Yeah.
but what about the rape?
I've also met him in real life, and he is like, I am not overly, I usually think celebrities like sexually are pretty like, like a letdown
Right.
sexually. I love celebrities, but I think like sexually a lot of times like they're like a lot of times smaller in person. They don't have the power that you want them to have.
Right.
Marilyn Manson not only lived up to my expectations, he exceeded them. He is intoxicating. And I met him, semi recently, so he was already fat, and so he was still intoxicating
like an old trans
and,
woman?
and sexual and like
Really? He
just,
he gives that energy.
I mean, I can masturbate to just meeting him just like every day of my
You
life.
see what I'm saying? Women are fucked up in the head.
But it's not fucked up. But I read a lot of the accounts, and I do believe it. It's like one of those.
He abused his power.
And it's also one of those things where like you look at his stage persona, and I hate that because I do think you can have an artistic persona, but we've seen too many times with the R. Kelly, with the P. Diddy now, that people tell you who they are in their music, especially these certain types of men. And I gave away all my Marilyn Manson stuff to charity, and it broke my heart. I fucking loved that
You didn't even
guy.
think about selling it?
It was like, because it was like, I didn't give away like expensive memorabilia. It was like, old Hot Topic shirts and stuff. I just was like, I need this out of my space. And it broke my heart. I was a huge Marilyn Manson fan, like huge.
Really?
Yeah, but I do believe those women. Yeah.
You don't think so? You don't think it was
Especially
like a
Evan Rachel Wood. I mean, she's a.
I didn't know
This
any
is
of
a
the women.
celebrity. This is not just not that we shouldn't believe women but I think that that's like, even if you want to say people need clout or need money, well, Evan Rachel Wood didn't need either of those things. She already had those things. So what? How would it be of service of her to say this?
If we had Derek the woman hater here, he'd
Yeah.
probably weigh in on that better
yeah.
than me.
Yeah.
You can't separate the music from the
The art for
Oh
the
no,
artist.
I listen to his music still in the privacy of my own home.
You just
but
don't want to look at the stuff.
I
and be
can't
like,
be wearing a Marilyn Manson shirt around. Like, what is that?
I had to get rid of all my Harvey Weinstein shirts after the trial. I'm like, damn, I can't wear this.
Oh, he's so gross.
The notorious PIG shirts that I had
So
of him.
gross.
Damn.
Yo, and that shit, like when you hear about that shit from the outside, like of people
Yeah.
being that predatory and shit, like, you're like, oh, that sounds crazy. But then when you get into like the entertainment industry, you're
Oh,
like, yo,
yep.
this shit is real.
It's
you
a
see
sick
it
business.
even just at our level. I mean, you're above us with comedy, but like at our level of comedy, you see that just with like, people that are comedy adjacent that have some power, and you see that they take advantage. Even like female comics that told me like, yeah, this booker asked me out on a date, or this person asked me on a date, and you're like, yo, what's his email? Can I get his email? Yeah, go on a date, get me on Netflix.
Yeah.
But like, I don't mean to make light of it, because I say all this misogynistic shit, but I got a daughter, and that's one of my biggest fears.
I love when people are like, I used to be horrible, but now I'm a girl dad. So,
Yeah, I
healed.
changed. I healed because I started looking at it. I'm like, she's living in this world where I know what every guy thinks of her. You get what I'm saying? So I always have that.
It's not
like,
just sexual though. I think like you have to also like make sure to expand your mind that like it's not. It's also like they're gonna listen to her less in a business meeting. They're gonna think that her ideas aren't as good. That kind of a thing. I think that's even more important. Like if you want.
Well,
to
I mean
be,
that should be though. That's how it should be.
Well,
But
here we go.
no. But I also because I do want her to have good opportunities and not be
Yeah,
looked
of
over because
course.
she's a woman.
Yeah.
But I'm on Gas Digital now, so fuck all that noise.
Fuck girls. Right?
Fuck these bitches. Nah, but that is one of my biggest fears, though. Like it's because she's like, oh, when I'm 13, can I go to the deli with my friends? I'm like, no, because in my mind, I feel like some creep is gonna like drive by you guys, see you, and want to kidnap you. And that might not be the case, but I'm
I
like,
feel like kidnapping's not happening that often anymore. It's kind of like an 80s thing.
I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't trust it either.
Kidnapping, she's 13.
Nah, no.
She can start a family.
I want to think about that.
13.
Crushed him.
You think I should start wearing a condom?
No, you have
New
to like,
STIs?
but you have to let her. You don't want like an overprotected kid.
Yeah, I don't want to be the.
Yeah.
Because my mom was like very overprotective of me, and it made
Yeah.
me rebel. So I don't want to be like that with her.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to give her too much freedom.
How far is the deli?
It's like 5 houses down.
Why can't she's? Why 13? She should be able to go to the deli now.
Because there's like a halfway house down the block. It's just like the area she lives in. Like
well,
that
maybe
area, there's
she
a
can
lot
go
of
to the deli in the
crackheads.
daylight
With her
for
friends.
to start with someone else.
Because even like
I'm trying to get her. I'm
sleepovers-
trying to get her deli for deli. I know it's your birthday, girl.
I feel you though.
Like she definitely has more freedom than I had at her age. Because like my mom, like we
But
had
you're a
such a big family.
troublemaker.
That is true.
Yeah.
But also my brothers weren't, and they had like the same, restrictions that I had.
Right.
But then I rebelled at an early age. But like with my daughter, like her mom gives her more freedom than I do, and I can't argue with that. Because her mom, she lives with her mom. So if her mom's like, oh yeah, you can get your nails done, get your hair done. All I could do is just be like, hey, you look beautiful, baby.
Right.
Like I can't be the one to be like, no, you can't do that.
You date comics?
Just out of nowhere.
Yo.
That's out of nowhere.
Nah,
Clyde
nah,
has to shoot a shot.
No.
You date black comics?
I stopped dating completely, but I have dated comics in the past.
Okay, just because I be talking to Gio and he's like, nah, it's always a bad idea.
It is. It always blew up in my face.
Listen, it's a bad idea until it isn't. Obviously, like comics are really extra difficult personalities, but I also think that in another comic you can perhaps find the best relationship because it's really hard to understand if you're living this lifestyle. It's hard to explain to someone who's not in the business. And I mean, for me, like comedy, like has become my it's like when I'm dating someone, we're basically in a thruple because I have my boyfriend comedy and then my human boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's just such a big part of your life.
I think
With me, it's like I'm dating, like not dating, but it's like I got my daughter, my life, and then comedy, and then the person
What's
that
in
I'm
the life?
dating.
What's in the life part?
Work.
Oh, okay.
Work and stuff like that, and then the person I'm dating comes last to all
Yeah.
that, and it has to be like that, and especially because like when you got a kid and you date somebody, it's like, do I want to bring this person around my kid?
Sure.
And then it's like it takes some time, so it's like now I got to split time between them and my daughter. Because if I have my daughter that day, it's like, all right, I'm not gonna chill with you because I have my daughter.
Sure.
So I have less time to spend with women, and that's always been my problem since I started comedy. Because I was like in a 2-year relationship. As soon as I started comedy, it just went to shit.
Yeah, that happens.
It went straight to shit.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they can't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand. And then
I
they
lost
see the
regular
woman.
friends too, like who
Yeah.
didn't understand why I wasn't available to like go sing karaoke with them on a Friday night because they thought I'm telling little street jokes or something
Yeah.
from like the Garfield book. Like I'm like, no, this is like an actual career that I'm pursuing.
Yeah, they look at you like you're delusional. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like,
And that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I think I've proven my point.
Yeah. You killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what are you guys doing after this?
Nah. But I've been like, I haven't like dated a comic, but I've been like, like maybe like trying to like over the course of a little bit, I've been like talking to some because you always tell me like it's a horrible idea.
Yeah, it is.
There's
like-
no way you're gonna get if you keep pursuing comedy seriously that you're not gonna end up hooking up or
It's
dating
gonna
a
happen.
comic.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So just stop fighting it. Stop it now. Male comics
Thank you.
love to
I did it
announce that they
for
don't date
4
female comics.
years.
Right.
Okay.
4 years when I
big
started, because I started in my 30s, and I was like, every time, I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck with comics because I know it's gonna go bad. So I started in Alabama. the comics for some reason
You
gravitated.
started comedy in Alabama?
Yeah, because I got out of jail, I moved to Alabama.
Wow.
I was like, let me start my life
this
over.
is fascinating.
Away from.
I didn't
New
even know
York.
comedy happened in Alabama.
Me neither. I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then like for some reason people think a New York accent is sexy, in the South, and then like the girls gravitated towards me, and I was just like, and I was also dating somebody. But then even when I broke up with her, I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this shit. And then I got close. Like I was hanging out with a female comic, and I fought it a couple times. She was a stripper. She was like a ex-stripper. And I remember she put on a show for me, and I'm sitting there like bricked up. And then I left, and she called me a faggot and all this shit. It's like,
Sounds like a female
gay?
comic.
I was like, what are you, gay? And I'm happy I didn't, because she ended up fucking another comic and blew up at a show on the dude after the fact.
fuck.
So that
love
right
us.
there,
I
was
love our
just,
culture.
Exactly. So that right there solidified it. Was like, I'm happy I didn't do that.
Right.
And when I came out to New York, I was like, damn, there's a lot of hot comics.
Yeah.
And I stayed away from it. And then the first comic I fucked blew up in my fucking face.
Oh, no.
The first two. Both of them.
How-
One blew up on the podcast, and then one blew up behind the scenes because she was doing it longer than me, and she started hitting up other comics, and it's like, yo, Gio, da, 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 like shitting on me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I do?
Did you deserve to get shit on?
That was my
No.
question. Thank you. Thank you for asking it for the room. Thank
Literally,
you.
it was the same shit that happened with other girls I was dating. I couldn't hang out with them all the time.
Yeah.
And then they took
Did
it.
you lead them on? Did
No.
you say that it was going to be more than it was in any way?
No, we were just fucking.
Okay.
It was just that. But then I would always cancel plans because like the first one lived in Long Island, the second one lived in Queens, and then I would always like flake on them last minute because I'm like, oh, I just got the spot,
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, and I show up at like 1 a.m. and I just fucking fall asleep,
Yeah.
and then they wanted more, and then they just get pissed the fuck off,
Yeah.
and I was like, yo, what am I supposed to do
Yeah.
at this point?
It sounds
It's
like
circumstance.
sound like you weren't keeping it a buck. Sounds like you weren't keeping it honest with them, to be honest. Because that don't really happen to me.
So you don't but maybe my dick game's not strong enough.
Damn.
Wait, so you never had a girl blow up on you because you canceled on her so many times?
Yeah, for sure. I'm blocked by 13, 14 girls.
So what the fuck are you talking about? It's the
so
same
what,
shit.
What are you guys doing? Are you making plans with multiple women? Are you just not good
No.
with managing your time? Like what's because the cancellation I gotta say is annoying. As a comic, I understand it more. If I'm dating someone who actually has things going on in their life, which I mean rarely happens. So what's the excuse?
Well, so right now,
Like I said, I got a kid. I
Yeah,
got 2
yeah.
jobs. I got the comedy stuff. I got the podcast.
All right,
I live in Long Island.
but it's
I
not.
work out
It's
here.
really because you have shit going on and you just
Yes.
mismanage your time. It's not because it's not like you're hitting up several chicks and then the
No,
one
I'm
that
not
you
that
like
type anymore.
the best
Yeah,
you
one-
respond to.
or it's
Once I
like-
have
or
my
it's like
daughter, I
spontaneous.
always try to focus on just like one person.
Yeah.
And then I see where it goes from there. And then if I see that dying out, where they're like playing games and doing that shit, like getting mad at me, then I just kind of distance myself.
Playing games like getting mad at you when they don't feel like they're being
Because I'm like, yo,
cared for.
I get hit up.
Fucking games. Women be playing games.
But it is. And this is the thing, right? Like, I was dating a drug counselor from Long Island.
Derek?
Yeah, me and Derek were dating. And she was always like, oh, that's like so dope that you're chasing your dreams and all this
Right.
stuff. And I would tell her, I'm like, yo, listen, sometimes like I get pulled away from certain things.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's fine, I get it. But then when it started happening more and more, she would get pissed off.
They
And
love that
it's-
you're chasing your dreams until they see what that actually looks like. The same as
Yeah.
men love an independent woman until they see what that actually
Oh,
looks
Yeah,
like.
but who
I hate
loves an independent
no,
woman?
I hate,
I've never liked an independent
not,
woman.
Not I don't hate them, but that shit's they're so hard to crack. They're so hard to date.
Well, then how are you going to date a female comic? We're all independent women.
That is very true. I don't know. I'm new to dating. I don't know shit about none of this shit.
Like how long have you been single?
2 years.
Oh, I mean, that's not that.
No,
You should
no,
have
no,
kind of
it
adjusted by
is.
now.
Yeah, I kind of have. A little bit, but some things are new. Like like dating busy girls, it like doesn't really work for me.
Like, because when you were 17, people had a lot of time. Yeah.
But I don't know. Yo,
Go back to
that's
dating
what it
teens
is.
like Seinfeld.
But-
Right, but that's what it is. Women don't understand that. Like they'll date a man, and they're like, I like you because of this, but then that turns them off eventually.
It's ambitious people. It's not specific to men. More times it's women not understanding than men. But I mean, I have the same problem in when I'm in a relationship where people. Well, I have a lot of shit to do. I'm not just always available. And people get upset.
And the guy wants a woman that's available because it's just like, yo, I want to hang out with this girl. I got free time, and she's like, oh, I can't today. And
men don't want to adjust their life at all, and they have the little crevices that they have available. They want any woman they meet to be able to fit directly into those crevices.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with
filling
our time?
You know what? There is nothing wrong with that. Because I would love the same thing for a man just to fit in the exact crevices that I have available. So
like a vagina.
Exactly. And it is a crevice. It's so little.
Every nook and cranny.
But yeah, no. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of things that I have borrowed from the male playbook, being a comedian so long, that you guys are doing great.
But a lot of successful female comedians have masculine traits.
Oh yeah, like I said, I wasn't joking when I said I'm more masculine than any man I've ever dated.
When I look at people like you, Karen
date,
Feehan, I'm like, yo, they're like men. Whitney Cummings, they have like.
You're talking about you're more masculine than any man you ever did. Who the fuck?
She dates.
You got flower
trans.
shirt.
I've dated like
She's
like
dated
fucking like MAGA,
female.
Ohio,
She's dated female
woodsy
to male
people.
trans people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my point was about like dating the new dating comics. Like I started like trying to talk in the comics, and they're comics. You know what I'm saying? Like they're so funny, easy to hang out with. So I might have to.
Wait, are you dating male comics? Is this what you're talking about?
Wow.
You're saying girls are
Derek
funny.
hates women.
men?
I didn't know that Gio had to take over
Wait,
when
a
Derek
female
was on
comic?
his
That's
business
funny.
meeting.
This is why I know this sounds fucked up. I hope
You don't
none
think
of them
women are
hear this.
funny? Are you about
no,
to
no,
drop
no,
that?
no. That's not true. I
Nah,
think
say it.
women are funny. There
Oh,
are women
thank
that
you.
are funnier than
Thanks
me.
for fucking
and,
announcing that.
But
Clip it.
yo, edit that out. Yo, can we get a timestamp?
Can we actually clip
horrible.
that?
Keep that out.
I'm gonna collab with Gio on that.
We can do that. I only got 5,000 followers. I'll do that all day.
It's all Andrew Tate
I'll
fans.
get 1,000 followers that would unfollow me after my next post. They're like, wait, he's such a fucking poser. But I just think most women are only funny to other women, just like most men are only funny to men. Like it's
Comedy is based on life experience, so the comedy has to resonate with you.
has to be you have to relate to it,
Yeah,
right? So there's
of
certain things
course.
that you'll say or a woman says, I'm like, I can't relate to it. But then there are women, there's a lot of women that have universal jokes that I'm like, oh, that's fucking hilarious.
But I also think the difference is, because I've talked about this at length, and I think the problem is, like, it's more, women are more likely to see a male comedian because women take an active interest in men's lives in a way that men don't take an active interest in women's lives. So therefore, you don't know anything about our lives, so how can you find humor in the things that we're talking about? And like, I don't say that to be shady. I say that because I really mean it.
That did make sense.
Yeah.
That did make sense.
Yeah.
Not to me though, because I think girls are funny.
Yeah, no, I never said women weren't funny.
I mean,
Since I started comedy. But before comedy, I was like, oh, women aren't funny because that whole, the whole stereotype. And then when I got into comedy and saw female comics, like I think like 6 months in, Jordan Jensen popped up in Alabama to do
everyone
a set.
says that. Girls are like,
And
girls
she
are like,
fucking killed it. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, women are hilarious. She was one of the first. And I saw people before that, but like she went up there and just destroyed where she was funnier than all the male comics. And that changed stuff for me.
I'm glad that Jordan was there for you in your time of need.
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan. Jordan's
Even though
great.
she's like the most manliest female comic.
I love Jordan.
I was like, oh, she's a carpenter. I relate to that.
She is.
Well,
Damn,
check-
it just got
I thought
awkward.
I thought you were gonna list another maybe woman who you found funny, and then you just
There was this one girl.
Taylor Tomlinson.
yeah Taylor Thomas.
She's
Her
funny
last
as shit.
special is very good.
I've heard of her, but I've never watched her stuff.
Yeah, she's funny.
Very white. You would like her.
Yeah.
Excessively white.
Oh, is she blonde hair?
Yeah, blonde
It's like
hair.
Dirty Blonde. Yeah.
Oh,
up-
that's
pull
the
up a
girl.
Taylor Tomlinson.
Oh, she's the one that dated Sam Morril, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She dated Sam Morril.
People have said that I sound like her.
You
kinda
do
look like her.
actually, Natalie. You do.
You kind of look like you're from the same tribe.
I like looking out for other women with deep Muppet voices.
Who was the girl I said you look like recently? From
Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles.
Oh, okay. I could see that. I could see that.
Here's Taylor Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Ooh, so white.
God damn, she got blue eyes too.
Ooh.
You really only like
And her
white girls?
mom's dead. Does that do anything for you?
She has no mom.
Yeah. Did that do anything for you?
How's her relationship with her father?
It's rocky. You like it?
I like that.
Oh god. She's bipolar too, I believe, right?
Oh my God, yo, what's her Instagram? Yeah, I'm gonna do a Clyde. Yo, what's up, shorty?
You're not bipolar?
I am not bipolar. No.
What's this at?
Is everyone sad now?
I think everybody's bipolar.
No, they're definitely
They're not
not.
bipolar.
They're literally not. I promise
so.
you. If you
Have you ever screamed at a guy in public?
when you have like friends or are close with someone who's bipolar, you would
Actually,
know.
okay.
It's yeah.
Have you ever argued with a guy in public?
Yeah, of course.
Like, are you like over the top type of person, or are you like?
No, you know
It's
what?
more of like
Little ass dick.
like you're just trying to keep it.
I'm not a big arguer in public. I've argued. I mean, if we want to talk about who I've argued in public, the most probably Louis J. Gomez. But like with boyfriends, and I actually am kind of like.
Wait, you fuck Jews, Luis J. Gomez? I was gonna say Jewish.
No. I'm saying, but with boyfriends. That's why I separated it.
Okay,
I said
alright.
I've screamed at Louis on the street, but
I was
but
just like, damn, go Louis.
when we're
Everybody.
talking about like boyfriends, I actually try to not fight in public. I have a thing like we're on each other's side. Like the dumbest shit you say, I will have your back in public, and then when we go home, I'm gonna be like, if you ever put me in a fucking situation like that again, you will never see the light of day. Because I just think like
Yo,
I think fighting in
Clyde,
public as a couple
You can't
is
shoot your shot no more. I'm gonna
it's
shoot my shot with
classless.
Corinne now.
I think it's
like Karen
classless.
Jesus.
You got it. You just like I feel like it's like if you're together, you're a team, and
Yeah.
the team can't fight in public. You can't see.
Have you ever seen Godfather?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
When he goes like when he gets mad at what's the
I mean, I
older
don't like
one?
read the
Sonny.
script before bed every night. If we're gonna have to go to
But
a
the
specific scene.
the scene where they're having the meeting and Sonny talks out of his face, and then the father goes to him. He's like, "You never talk business in front of people. You never talk family business in front of outsiders."
Yeah.
That's how I treat a relationship. Where I'm like, whatever's going on with us, it's
Yeah.
just us. Nobody outside of that needs to know.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad.
I mean, a
like
therapist can know, but yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't like, I don't want to be having fights in public, everyone knowing your business, going around,
Yeah.
Taking a poll of all your girlfriends. What do you think? Like, none of that. That's messy.
Even when
if
it's
one
like
of my-
little tension, like let's say like you ever around those like couples that are always fighting, but it's like very subtle. in a
Oh,
way?
there he is!
Hey,
Jared Schwartz is in the
Jay
building.
Swizzy.
But yeah, no, couples who are always fighting, it's so uncomfortable to be around.
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm very much like keep a smile on my face. I'll fucking talk to you about this at home.
Oh, no,
I'll
that's
talk to you about
scary.
this at home. And it's gonna be bad. But yeah.
all right, let's do some plugs real quick, and we'll wrap this up. Clyde, let them know they can see you.
Yeah, Clyde Mack on everything.
All right.
That's
was,
it?
That was
That's it?
simple.
That was
I like
simple.
that. You can listen to me on Guys We Fuck podcast and also Without a Country podcast if you're into news. I'm at Philanthropy Gal on all social media. And if you're in Texas, I'm coming at the end of June 27th, Houston, and June 28th and 29th to Austin, Texas. Tickets at CorinneFisher.com.
Let's go.
Let
Follow
me
me.
get one more.
One more.
ABC podcast, The Adventures of Billy and Clyde. That shit popping off.
Oh, you about to start a podcast?
We already started it.
Nice.
Oh, you started
Congrats.
it. All right, keep going, Clyde. I see you, bro. You've been back for like 6 months. You getting some white women. You doing your thing in
No,
comedy. You're the man in the industry room. You're doing your fucking
y'all
thing,
make
bro.
me look crazy on here.
You don't look crazy at all, but I do want to see those close friend stories.
Yo, add her. Y'all got before y'all leave, you got to friend each other on Instagram and add her.
I gotta see
to the
his
close friends. And you got to get back on that. That was my favorite thing about, because he would hit up celebrities. He'll slide into Beyonce's DMs. He'll slide
Are
into
you
Lady
serious?
Gaga's.
Good for you.
He'll slide
Shoot
it.
the
He'll
shot.
shoot a shot with any celebrity.
Good for you.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
a wife.
This is what happens with Clyde. You hear like, Jessica Alba just broke up with her boyfriend. He'll post a screenshot of that.
That
And the
is
following
so
screenshot
funny.
is him in her DMs.
Good for you.
And then when he started doing that with like female comics, I'm like, yo, Clyde, chill out now. Like, you need just to, just do it with celebrities,
yeah,
bro.
it was funny.
Leave Taylor Tomlinson alone. She's mine.
Wow. Why didn't you wife the woman that you were with for 12 years?
He was saving himself for you.
Oh, okay. I was like, it seems like you kind of had a wife already.
Because she didn't want to move to New York.
Oh.
And there was no stand up in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And we were together for so long. We both changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were completely different.
Yeah,
people,
no,
so
I'm surprised. That's
She found another man. But anyways,
maybe. But she.
thank you for listening to the podcast. You guys have been great. We have a bonus episode coming around. And don't forget to use the promo code OTG14 for 2 free weeks on Gas Digital. Have a good night, guys. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah, you guys are